Hey guys, sorry I forgot I could talk. Hi there. I started early because I'm still trying to get used to going live direct from YouTube. Put myself a black mat down here because I'm hoping that kind of helps with the glare that gives me a headache. See if that helps. Not really, kind of. Hi Janine, hi Melody. Hi Chow. Hi Andy. A little bit early here. But since we are early, let me show you what I did today, which is a lot of fun. I made these little snippets, and I made a bunch of them. And it's just a bunch of layers of stuff. A lot of fun doing them. I'm not necessarily used for cards, more for journaling. I mean, you could put it on a card. Hi, Pam. So that's what I've been doing, is journaling. Look at this cool thing we got at a thrift store. I love gadgets. Let me see if I can zoom out any. Not really. Okay. Hi, Bonnie. So, yeah, this is fun. What I'm going to use it for, I don't know. Gluing things, maybe? I don't know. Hi, Venus. Oh, y'all. I binge watched The Queen's Gambit yesterday and today. Gosh, I love that. I'm so sad it's over. Well, you could use it for like working with electronics, you know, holding things and seeing what you're doing while you're soldering, stuff like that. It's a cool little gadget. It's Mike's, but I haven't given it to him. I guess it is, Pam. I don't know. Like, it's for anything you need it for, right? Hi, Meg. Every time I put, oh, there we go. So, what have I been up to? Well, I made this. I hope you can see it. This is a bookplate cover that I made. This is my junk journal, and it's huge. It's humongous. And it's got so many goodies in here. I mean, we're talking page by page by page with other pages attached to it, little envelopes and little things inside, and then places to journal and put your own stuff and more stash. This is my own design right here. Yeah, it's a jumbo junk journal. Took me a couple days to make, and I was at it steady. So this opens up, and there's another envelope here, and a hidden pocket here. Book pages, and Not My Circus, Not My Monkeys. This is a sort of an adult version of a burn book, maybe. This right here is some little accordion fold pages. I just got it tied up with a piece of ribbon. More pocket. You can't even open it. It's so big. I probably wasn't thinking. Little bauble. Pretty much butterfly themed. Here's some waterfall pockets. and something I got some really cool books at the thrift store. I've taken them apart now, but just ton of pages, stuff to look at all, you know, all day. All day. Another one of those Waterfall Pockets. It's just a little, I don't know, you could put secrets in there. This one, whoops. Okay, so glue doesn't stick to parchment. This is parchment paper. I decided to use parchment because it's what I had. I didn't want to use vellum. See, here's one of those little snippets like you saw that I pulled out. And just an envelope that, you know, can open. And there's some little journaling pages inside. I don't journal personally. I don't like my writing. But this is going to be a gift for someone. So here's another one of those little snippets. There's some more ephemera inside. More journaling pages, more pockets, even more pockets, and more pockets, and a little Velcro pocket. She could put a bunch of stuff in. Anyway, that there's my my latest project. Let me get her tied back up and let's get started on what we're here for. I just love to look at the outside. I love to look at this. I just think it looks cool to look at. But anyway, I went, Mike and I, Saturday, it was Mike's birthday. And it was also Joe's birthday, so it was a happy, sad day. And so I said, you know, let's go to a thrift store. We haven't been to a thrift store in a long time. So we went to this one called, I think it's called Value Village. And y'all, look what I got. I got a ton of these are mostly Stampin' Up! Stamps on wood blocks. I have never, well, I have used them, and that's why I quit stamping the first time, because I couldn't get them worked out. So there are a bunch, and this isn't all of them. There's probably a stack this high of Christmas ones too. Thank you, Cindy. I tried playing with this one, and I'm like, Nancy, how in the heck do you stamp with these giant wooden blocks? It just wouldn't stamp all the way off, so we're gonna try that. These are some really quality stamps, though. I guess. I like the sentiments here, and I like these. These will be great for junk journals. There's this huge paisley. That's what we're going to try to play with tonight, and just a piece of grunge. And I love, love, love this pear and this calla lily and these little sentiments. I see myself using those. Oh, that's a Christmas one, too. That's okay. Very interesting handwriting. And sorry about my leg jiggling. Oh, there's another Christmas one. I have my Christmas put away because I am so done with Christmas. Unmount them, but then what? Like, these things are stickers. And who's to say that the person who stuck the stickers on put them on correctly? I don't know, because I found a set at Value Village before, and they didn't have the stickers on them, so I put the stickers on, and I did not get them on right. But we're gonna fool around with this paisley one here and see what kind of a mess I can make. Yeah, that's what Nancy was telling me. Put the rubber up. Stick them on cling mount. That stuff's expensive. I bought some before and I didn't. It was gray, dark gray, and I didn't want it, so I sent it back. Would you suggest Catherine Puller inks on here? I think maybe so. Because they're nice and juicy. Let me get out my... I want to go pretty light in color. Let's get shea butter. Most of my colors are pretty bright. Okay, let me turn this so you can see it. And let me just, this doesn't even look like it's ever been used. Can't really still see the ink. Well, I guess you can see the ink going on. Let's get some shea butter. Let's get some pink champagne. Kind of let them blend together a little. Rouge is going to be too dark. Let's go with some orange peel. I want to make sure I get ink on the whole stamp and my fingers. And let's see. All right, lemongrass, why not? Oh, that's kind of green. That's probably going to go horrible with that orange. We'll find out. Looks like I missed a little right here. Let's hope this ink stays wet long enough for me to get it down. All right, I'll grab a piece of Bristol Smooth because it's what I have handy here. All right, so lay it down on here. I wonder, okay, let's see what happens. Oh, okay, I'm not mad. I think though, I think I want to try something different here. Hang on, I spilled my coffee, so I need to get a clean rag here. Let's clean that off. I want to go with, and the archival inks won't hurt these, right? I hope not, because I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with, well, I think I'll go with Vintage Photo. Because I want to blend on top, maybe. All right. Maybe rub it on here. I don't know. And I'm not going to be mad if it doesn't go all the way because, you know, it's going to go with the sort of grungy look that I've been working with. All right. I think my paper moved. I think it did. Ooh, I like that. I'm not even worried about it. I'm just going to wipe it off with a cloth. So, I've got some little birds here. Let's make a Valentine. See, this is where it's going to be tricky for me. I'm just going to have faith that they're straight on the block, right? Let's get, I just had them in my hand. Where'd those archival inks go? I had them in my hand and I set them down somewhere. Okay, fine. We'll go with the blue. Go with Seafarer. I think you might need to go stamp to ink with these ones. Let me test it. Okay. okay. So I see what I need to do. In order, I don't want this to be like in a square shape. I need to take my rag here and just kind of dull down these outside edges, not the bird's beak. Okay. Oh, don't touch it. See, that's the other thing. You've got all this space between you and the stamp that you're not used to. Foam underneath the paper. Oh, that's a good idea, Andy. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Came out just like the test subject. Okay. Oh, here I am trying to peel this off the block. It's force of habit. Let's see here. It's only with the heart that one can see rightly what's invisible to the eye. I don't like that, though. I mean, I do for some things, but not for this. I'm kind of lost on what else to do on this because I don't want to get it, I don't know. Let's see, her. Oh, friendship. But see, that's in a square again. I don't want a square. I don't want square. Oh. All of these are kind of in a square. All right, let's try this sentiment. So it's almost like you'd have to do a blocked idea. All right. Let's go with a VersaFine for that one. And we'll go in with the pine cone. Hi, Abraham. This quote is from Little Prince by James Allen. I'll take it. Okay. Looks to be kind of straight on there. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Star. Okay, it's not exactly straight, but it's not bad, right? Just want to dry it off here a little. I mean, maybe something, these are a little bit difficult to work with. Wait for this to dry here a minute more and then I'll trim it down, because I actually, if you do a bunch of wiggity waggity with it, technical term, it should be big enough. Get out of the way. See, then I can kind of make that sentiment straight. Okay, so let's go. I want this to be 5 by 3 3/4. And if you mess up, that's why you have a decal trimmer. Yeah, I mean, pretty simple. I need a Stamp-A-Ma-Jig, fuse a T-roller and a piece of acetate. Oh my gosh, Nancy, I'm too lazy for all that. But thank you, because that's what you guys are here for, is to teach me. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and ink up the edges here, and I think I'm going to do them also in the blue. Am I still here? Okay. Zoom in. Okay, I can do that, I think. Is that good? Can you see it? Hi, Diane. Why is somebody calling me? That must be Mike calling me. Nope. Whoever. I'm just going to ink up the edges in this blue. Same blue that I stamped the bird. Keep this soft in color, kind of. I just feel like whenever you do a decal cut, you need to ink up the edges. There we go. Now I have an idea here. I'll show you if I can find them here. This craft room is a teetotaling mess still, guys. Where did I put them? Yeah. I made some tags. Oh, here we go. These are just basically I collaged a 12 by 12 and with just various papers and then put gesso on them to just kind of tone them down. But I'm thinking something like that for the background paper, and I wouldn't even have to do the whole thing, right? Because we're not even that big. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and on a textured paper, absolutely. Hi Cordelia. Hi Barbara. Hi Melissa. I think I said hi to you, Diane. If I didn't, hi again. Oh, see, look what I did. Honestly, come on, T. It's gonna get covered anyway. Let me trim this one down to 5 1/4 by 4. Oops, I better give myself a little wiggle room there. So I can decal all the edges. It's okay if it's a wee bit shy. I think I like it plain. Yeah, I do. I know you guys aren't used to seeing me do soft stuff. Hey, Mike. What you doing, honey? Did you just call me? Somebody just was calling me. Yeah. And do I want to pop this? I actually love this paisley stamp. And if you're just coming in, Mike took me to Value Village and we got a bunch of wooden stamps. And this paisley was one of them. Really like it. Really like that. I can see myself using that quite a lot now that I figured out how to use that giant block. I'm like, how the heck do you do this? And yeah. So let's go ahead and get this tacked down. Yeah, I am. I also showed them your little doodad that I still have up here with the magnifying glass and the little alligator clips. In the old days, we had a different name for those, but that can't be said on TV. Right? People take this stuff to Goodwill, and honestly, it's usable stuff, and maybe I'll watch some videos on how to, you know, mount them. I don't want to deal with a bunch of double-sided tape and stuff like that. How to mount them on the foam stuff. Now, I think I want my card base to be this same color. So let me grab a white card base so we can color it. Okay, I've got a top fold card base. Let's see here. All right, first off, let me put completely protect it because y'all know me. I'm going to make a mess if I can. And then I'll go ahead and put a piece of mint tape back here. If I can find my mint tape, here it is. Sorry, I got off camera. I don't have my little guide here because I'm trying to avoid the glare migraine. Okay. Okay, I've got everything else protected. So I'm going to ink blend just around the edges here. And this, I used the archival in Vintage Photo, but I know if I try to ink blend it, it's going to be darker. So let me go with an antique linen here. And I think that'll be perfect. Yeah, dropping everything. Oh, this thing's all dusty. And get a blending brush here. Yeah, I think I like the antique linen. I think it'll be perfect. Okay. Get that out of here. And now I don't have any ink on my card. Yet. All right. Oh yeah, I like that. Real soft. Leah does? I'm just reading the comments here. What are the symptoms? I'm just using my liquid glue here. Right, I hope not too, but apparently if you've been vaccinated, it's probably no worse than like the flu or something. Okay. I have to zoom out just a little bit there. Okay, we need more on here. We need some, you know what? Pearls. Headache, runny nose, body ache. That sounds like me every stinking day. I can find some here. I've got some teeny tiny ones. Oh, sore throat. Thank you. Thank you very much. These are non-brand name. I got them from Amazon in a big old pack with a bunch of different sizes, so I can't give you any information except for they came from Amazon. Ooh, you know what? Let's do a little snippet on here. would go there. Let's think about that for a minute. I don't think I have any ribbon the right color. I could make some. Oh goodness, I'm glad you're getting over it. No, that's too big. I have a whole bag of flowers somewhere, but they're buried up. You guys will all be gone before I can find them. Let me see, where are my Tim Holtz charms? I want that, but I don't. I kind of only want the small part of it. It just feels right on here. I just need something there. I need something there. What would you put there? I don't want a bow. Let's think about this. Let me look at my blingy things again. Well, I mean, I've got this Sorry ribbon, which is more my style. I mean, if we're going romance, might as well go all the way romance, right? Yep, I like it. Yeah, I don't want to really, I want this to be really faded into the background. All right, let's get this stuff out. Then we'll add the flat back pearls. This is that toll painting stuff that I showed you guys before. I like it. Yeah, it's totally, you know, not really me. My bow is off though. Now I'll try and fix my bow and break the whole thing, get glue everywhere or something. Kind of like that little piece hanging over right there. All right, now the flat back pearls. Okay, where'd they go? Here they are. Oh, 6 weeks, that's terrible. All right, let me give some thought on where I want them. Don't stick to my finger. Yeah, just a little bit. Thank you, Cordelia. All right, and then I'm going to use my regular glue for these. Now here's where I have a hard time. I'm just going to kind of move it out of the way. Put my glue spot. Pick it back up. No, I said pick it back up. There we go. Honestly, I fight with these things. All right. You are going to flip over the way I want you. Now it's sticking to my finger. You stinker. I'll get a new one. Okay. All right. So it needs a matching envelope, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm only going to do 3 because I have a bow and some ribbon on here. I mean, some lace. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an envelope for it. So for that, I'm just going to use regular copy paper, I think. And so what I want to do, because remember I was making those other cards and I told you guys I was going to show you how to make an envelope, and then I never did. This might not be big enough. I might need a 12 by 12 piece. We'll find out here in a second. So you want to measure corner to corner. So corner to corner, I've got 7 inches. Want to add an inch, so I need a piece 8 by 8. Let me do this. Let me get a little bit sturdier of a paper here. This is better. Let me trim this down to 8 by 8. Hi, Pat. I have my decal trimmer. I do not want that. I actually want this guy. And excuse me while I just take everything and move it out of my way. That's the other thing about these stamps is storage is a nightmare, because where in the heck do you keep them all? So I could see why you would want to mount them onto something else. All right, let's go. Eight by 8. Drawers. Do you know how full my drawers are? Yeah, no. Okay, so what you do after that is you take your card and you lay it in here and you eyeball it for equal distance. And then just, if you can grab, just fold and just make a light score. This ensures no matter what size card you have, it's going to fit in the envelope. You might have to use 12 by 12 paper, but now that I have those, I'm going to go ahead and burnish. If I can find my bone folder. Oh, you have a guide? I have an envelope maker. So honestly, I don't really need to do this, but the point of it is now I've got some bulk on this card, right? So when I'm making it, I can leave that space. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next, make sure that's centered in there again. I'm gonna fold over this side, just slightly, and just lightly burnish with my finger. Fold over this side. Lightly burnish with my finger. Now, I'm going to take everything out. I'm going to cut these away. And I cut this side of the line. Okay, right to the fold line. Well, I was thinking that I'd stamp this envelope with some of that paisley, but I don't think it's big enough. But I could stamp like the inside part And it's not that I don't have a bunch of craft colored envelopes on hand, because I do, because everybody knows it's my favorite. Okay, and I'm going to get my corner rounder tool, if I can find her. Oh, there, no, I lost it. Okay, or not. I do have an envelope punch I could use, but forget it, just won't even bother with it. So now, the point here is that you can just loosely lay these down, right? And you're not squashing your card. Because if you lay it completely flat, then sometimes your card won't go in if it has any dimension. So I'm going to get some double-sided sticky tape here. Get the card out of the way for a second. I don't know where my corner rounder is. I cleaned up. You guys saw the picture I posted. That was my office still this morning when I got up. Got it all cleaned up, and then I made a whole new mess. Got it all cleaned up again. So it's around here somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna place my card back in. Get one of my pokey tools. Pull off my tape backing. And this is just a simple envelope, but now I'm just going to lay it loosely and just lay this down so it's loose, bouncy. See? And there you've got your own custom envelope for whatever card you made. Yeah, I know. Wasn't it awful to stamp the paisley on the inside? I have a bunch of those. I have so many. So much. But yeah. So, and this is of course a taut folding card. It's got a little envelope, and I'm thinking I'll just put that little bird right there, repeat him right there if I can find him. Now, these are not as easy to lose as your clear acrylic ones. You had a heart attack when you saw my picture. Oh, yes. I didn't do such a great job on that, but I'll be okay. It's fine. It's a handmade card, right? Fits very nicely in the envelope. Lots of space in there. Let me zoom out so you guys can see a little better. And, of course, it covers the bird. Probably should have put the bird there in hindsight, but that would be me in hindsight. So, those that came in late, I've been working on junk journals, right? And I did these tags, and this is basically just paper collage on some pattern paper, and this was actually Christmas paper that I didn't use and I haven't used for 2 years. So I thought, you know what, let's just cover that bad boy up. And they're not sewed to anything, but the sewing kind of helps hold down the paper, because all I had was this craft glue stick paste, and I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. But where's that other foam underneath, right? Yeah, definitely I would trim off the point. Normally I would use my corner rounder, but I can't find it. If I try to trim that by hand, it will not go straight. You'll have to trust me on that one. So I did all these little snippets that, you know, you could put on a tag, or, you know, in your journal or whatever. And basically just use a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and fabric and just all kinds of all kinds of stuff. Oh, I didn't notice that match. So this came out of a book called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. I can't do that, Abraham. I cannot cut pretty things with scissors. Can't do it. No, I'm not even going to show you. I did cut these by hand, but I made a little template. So anyways, I had a lot of fun tearing apart books and seeing how they're made. With, you know, like more modern day books with the signatures. And I have a Peter Rabbit book that was somebody's school book. And that thing had sewn signatures still. The other books I took apart had glued signatures. But it's so fun to do this. Like I found this in my own stash. This thing is ancient. So the pages are awesome for this. Anyways. So I have some exciting news that I can't tell you yet. I can't wait to tell you. But they've asked me not to say anything yet until all the dust has settled. But I'm super excited and can't wait to share certain things with you guys. Yeah, Peter Rabbit. I think I paid $1 for it at the, so I'll use this for a junk journal as is. You know, I might embellish it some, but not for one like this. This one has 36 plus pages, so it's definitely a very full, let me zoom out a little here if I can. It's definitely a very full junk journal. But this is Sizzix texture roll, and it holds up really well. It doesn't crack. Normally you would use fabric, and I've been following this lady called Nick the Booksmith, and she makes books and stuff like that. So, you know, this is my first try at a big one. Oh, yeah, Pam, you didn't see that, right? I posted it, and then I noticed in the email she said, please don't tell anyone. I went, oops, run, take that post down quick. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for tonight. I'm not feeling that hot either. I kind of have a little bit of a fever, but I'm pretty sure that I have an ear infection going on. So, and it's going to be back to where I've been on vacation. It's going to be back to work for me. And I've got another video in the wings, but I need to do the voiceover on it, and I'm not really thrilled with it. So I'm kind of, you know, tentative on whether I want to even post it. I just had a lot of fights with the particular stamp that I was working with, and so I don't want to be negative, but thank you, Cindy. Anyways, just one more time. Here's what we completed tonight, and I have lots of playing to do with these. I can see these are going to be great for tags and other things, you know, like that, because all of them basically have a square profile. So you have to think about that when I'm stamping them, except for the little sentiments. And those were Stampin' Up. I think Mike paid, I think once we bought 3 sets, and I think we paid a total of $36. So anyway, you guys, thanks for coming to my live. I appreciate you and supporting my channel. Of course, give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell. Make sure you go over and see Nancy's video for Catherine Pooler. It's really super cool. I have my eye on that stamp set. You guys have a good one. Bye.